Now Ruben Neves, that's a very clever touch, finds Saul, who's going to shoot first time, and oh my days, Saul with probably a goal of the season contender there. It's worked well. Mbappe finesses this one, and it's in. What a goal from Kylian Mbappe, who is in the form of his life. We make it 4-1. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to episode number 39 of the Manchester United Career Mode series. Today's episode is massive as we've got the Caravel Cup game against Liverpool at Anfield, and we know how feisty games at Anfield can get, and Liverpool are actually second in the league at this moment, which means they're having a good season and they've got a good team, and that game's going to be intense as hell. And if that wasn't enough, in the Premier League we're finally facing some difficult teams. Spurs away at White Hart Lane, then we face Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium, so two difficult away games coming up, and we've also got RB Leipzig in the Champions League. If you guys are enjoying this Manchester United Career Mode, show your support by dropping a like in the video. That would be greatly appreciated. 1,000 likes as usual is the goal for today. Hopefully we can smash that, and subscribe for more FIFA 19 Career Mode content. Now, a few episodes ago we were going to check up on Cristiano Ronaldo and see how he's performing at Chelsea, because he did actually play against us when we faced Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So here's Ronaldo. He's still 89 rated. His stats have gone down massively. Look at that, 76 acceleration and just 80 sprint speed, 62 strength as well. Damn man, some of his stats are now really low. But let's see how many games and maybe goals he scored for Chelsea. Wait a second, why on earth do Chelsea have 5 strikers? They've got Ronaldo, they've got Benzema, they've got Rodrigo, Alvaro Morata and Michy Batshuayi as well. What on earth are they doing? So Ronaldo has played just 2 games for Chelsea in the Premier League and has scored just once. I have no idea why Chelsea are playing Rodrigo more often than, of course, Ronaldo. Chelsea are not in the Champions League, nor are they in, of course, the Europa League, which means Ronaldo is basically not playing at all for Chelsea. Makes absolutely no sense. Why on earth did they sign him for about 100 million? Starting off the episode with a press conference as we normally do, and if you guys want to get involved, make sure to drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First question of the day: you are always winning. What the hell is this? It seems you've done something to the difficulty. Well, no, I have not done anything at all to the difficulty. We are still playing on ultimate difficulty. The reason why I'm winning so many games right now is simply because we've built a very capable team. I mean, look at our defense, look at our midfield. I'd actually be surprised if I wasn't winning so many games. Last season we didn't win as many games because our squad wasn't balanced enough, and this season it is, and that is why the goal is to try and win every game possible, especially in the Premier League. Look at this, it's still on ultimate difficulty, and also have a look at this. I've also adjusted the CPU sliders to actually make the game harder, so they've got less shot error, less passing error, so the game is actually more difficult than the regular ultimate difficulty. I've tried to even make them better going forward, so it's just ultimate difficulty. I mean, what else should I do? Like, I'm still playing on ultimate and I'm not cheating or anything of that sort. Moving on, do you think that Casemiro has been an upset? Well, I must say it's not been the most successful of transfers for us. We signed him last season. He was decent for us last season, but this season I've not been impressed with him at all. I genuinely prefer a midfield of Saul, Ruben Neves and Pogba. It gives us a lot of control in midfield. With Casemiro, I feel like sometimes we don't get that. He's more of a brute in midfield, not good on the ball. And maybe in this upcoming January transfer window, we can offload him and bring in someone else. That's what I'm thinking about. Not impressed at all with Casemiro. I'm sure we'll be able to get a huge sum of money for him, so that should be brilliant. But let me know your thoughts on this. I'm not a big fan of Casemiro, at least in Season 3 of this United Career Mode. Next question: are you going to have a 4th season with Manchester United, or are you going to do a new career mode? I've actually seen a tremendous amount of questions about this. What's my new career mode gonna be? Whether there's going to be a 4th season with Man United. And I must say, as things stand at this point in time, I feel like Season 3 is going to be the final season with Manchester United. I think by the end of this season, we would have achieved everything we set out to achieve when we started off the Man United career mode, and I feel like it would be the perfect time to move on to a new career mode. And the team that I'm thinking of at this point in time is Ajax. I think an Ajax career mode could be a lot of fun. In fact, especially considering how well they've done in real life, trying to replicate that would be just so much fun. And that's my plan for now, but nothing is set in motion. But yeah, Ajax career mode could be coming very soon to the channel, as this might be the last season with Man United. Let's try and make it the best. That's that for the press conference. Let's move on. There wasn't really a doubt on who was going to win player of the episode. Kylian Mbappe scored 8 goals in the last episode, including a hat-trick in the Champions League. Of course, you guys were going to vote for him. Kylian Mbappe, who right now is our top scorer, wins the player of the episode award. A quick season goals update before we move any further. The invincible objective will be tested heavily in today's episode, as we've got games away against Spurs and even Arsenal. 6 clean sheets so far, not bad at all, looking to improve upon that. Mbappe has been on fire. Let's hope he can continue that insane goal scoring record. We play Liverpool in today's episode. We've got to avoid losing against them, otherwise we'll fail the Derby Days objective. Again, more goals from Felix, Chong and Greenwood would be really helpful. It is time for the Caravel Cup round of 16 against Liverpool, and this one's away from home at Anfield. It's going to be massive. The atmosphere is definitely going to be intimidating, but it's a huge game against Manchester United's bitter rivals for the first time in Season 3. Let's go get into this one and see if we can get the job done and knock out Liverpool. This is the team that I've gone for this one against Liverpool in the Caravel Cup. It's at Anfield. I mean, it's going to be one hell of a game. And in the absence of De Gea, who's going to be benched for this one, you guys already know Onana is going to be our keeper for the cup game. So he starts. Pogba will be captaining the team. We've got Mbappe, Marcus Rashford, Martial all starting. Neves again once ahead of Casemiro. This is our team. Let's go get the win and knock out Liverpool. So this is the Liverpool team that we're up against. They've got Karius in goal. What on earth have they done? Where the hell is Alisson? Like, why would they start Karius? That's, I guess, really good for us. Naby Keita and Cam. They've got Salah, they've got Mane, Fabinho. Jordan Henderson is still starting for them. Their defense is good, like very good with Van Dijk and Romagnoli, Robertson and Mayo. But Karius in goal is a bit surprising. This is probably the only time I'll be so excited or, you know, just tensed out for a Carabao Cup game. It's at Anfield. Let's knock them out. On the attack we go. Martial now finding Saul. What a chance this is for Saul. Gets taken down. That's got to be a pen. It is a pen early on in the game. Lately we've been getting a lot of penalties. Fabinho taking Saul down. He's got to get a red card for that. Absolutely, that's a red card. Come on, ref. Send him off. He's not sent him off for that. That's got to be a red card. It's a joke, man. That should have been a red card. Absolutely a red card. Anyways, we have Mbappe on the pitch for the purpose of that objective. It is going to be Mbappe. Come on, Mbappe. Put it in. Mbappe is going right. Oh, come on. The only time I've missed a pen with Mbappe has been... Oh my god, Pogba scored. What on earth has just happened? Mbappe missed a pen, whipped in a cross after that, and it was perfectly played to Pogba, who's been really good in the air for us, and, well, the header on target, and it's Karius being Karius once again. The header didn't really have much power on it, so I guess Karius should have done better, but a hilarious moment nevertheless. But what a way to take the lead against Liverpool. Not good, guys. Mo Salah with an acrobatic effort, and it's gone in. That is one of the better goals we've conceded so far this season, and it's a wonderful goal by Mo Salah. Can't even complain about that. Have a look at that for a finish. Salah gets the ball from Fabinho, flicks it up, and then on the volley puts it in. Onana, I guess he should have done better there because it was kind of close to him. But then again, a fantastic effort from Mo Salah. I think Onana wasn't expecting that, and it's game on. Liverpool looking good since we scored. Half-time in this one against Liverpool, and it's been an exciting game so far. Both teams have had their opportunities. I feel like we've been the better team, and let's hope we can make use of that in the second half. I want to knock out Liverpool. Here's Mbappe now. Can he get past Romagnoli? Look at the pace of Kylian Mbappe. He is just unbelievably quick. Here's Kylian Mbappe, cross coming in, and Marcus Rashford with the goal. Mbappe deserves all the credit for that goal. He literally just burned past, of course, Romagnoli. Then the cross was brilliant, and it's, of course, Marcus Rashford scoring at Anfield against Liverpool. Doesn't get any better. Look at the pace from Mbappe. The cross with his weaker left foot was superb. Rashford, simplest job in the world, just had to tap that home with his head and he did it perfectly. We have the advantage now, 2-1 United. On the attack we go with Anthony Martial. He's managed to break through the Liverpool defence, gets the shot off and that's in. I was kind of expecting the shot to go wide because I did not time my shot, but it's Anthony Martial. His finishing stat is brilliant as Manchester United make it 3-1 against bitter rivals Liverpool. I guess we will be knocking them out from the Caravel Cup at Anfield as well. Just doesn't get any better. What a game of football as we managed to knock out Liverpool from the Caravel Cup. You guys know this competition means a lot to me this season. It's one of the only trophies along with the FA Cup that we haven't won a single time. So I really want to win this and we are getting a step closer now by knocking out rivals Liverpool at Anfield as well. A very positive performance and really happy with the way we played. So in the quarterfinals of the Caravel Cup we've drawn Gillingham. That's a team I reckon we should be able to beat. So I'm hoping we will progress on to the semi-finals of the Caravel Cup. Our focus is now back on the Premier League. We are top of the league after 10 games with 10 wins. We have the perfect record so far in this competition and I want to keep it going. Our next game is against third place Spurs. It's going to be a tricky game against them, especially considering it's at White Hart Lane, but the form we've been in, I'm confident. We've got to show some appreciation to Milan Skriniar, who we signed in the previous transfer window. He's turned out to be a fantastic transfer. I mean, he's just a world-class centre-back to have, one of the best in his positions. He's already 90 rated, and look at this. He's played 6 games in the Prem so far and 4 clean sheets. That's actually unbelievable. His average rating is higher than any of the other centre-backs we have in our team with a 7.8, and his stats are just unreal. And the best part is he continues to grow in his overall. I am so glad we went ahead and signed this guy because he's just a phenomenal centre-back. I've had to make a few changes to our lineup, even though this is a massive game at White Hart Lane, purely because of fitness reasons. But look at the team we've put forward. I mean, even though we've made changes, it is still a world-class side, and that is exactly the benefit of having world-class players in every position. João Felix is back in the lineup, Awad is back in the lineup, you've got Dembele, Manolas, Lucas Hernandez. It is a very capable Manchester United team. Let's try and get the result against Spurs away from home. I accidentally must have said White Hart Lane at some point during the video. Anyways, we're facing Spurs at their new stadium away from home. It's time for kickoff. Let's get right into it. That's the Spurs team that we're up against, very similar to the team that we faced last season, apart from the fact that they've introduced new fullbacks. They've got Desciglio and Klosterman. Besides that, it's pretty much the same team we saw last season. Werner, Eriksen, Thiago, Dele Alli. It is a very good Spurs team. On the attack we go. Come on, Pogba. He's tapped it forward. Now we've got a 1v1 early on in the game. Pogba's shot is saved by Golaski. That should have been a chance we should have really converted. I mean, Pogba, 1v1. You normally expect him to score from there. Spurs now pushing forward. It's Lucas. This is not looking good. The Brazilian has space to shoot. Does shoot. De Gea makes a good save though. Half time in this one, and I must say it's been a very dull game against Spurs. I was expecting it to be, you know, a bit of a better game, more free-flowing football, but it hasn't been the case. Spurs have been very good defensively, and so have we. Not many chances in this first half. I hope that'll change in the second. I want to beat Spurs. Not good, guys. Harry Winks with a chance, but there you go. David De Gea saving us there. What a save from him. And Lucas Hernandez clears the ball away. Spurs had a fantastic opportunity there to get the lead in this one. In fact, it was Christian Eriksen. That makes it even better. He's a good finisher, but De Gea was having none of it. Great goalkeeping there from our captain. Spurs on the attack now. It's Dele Alli out wide now to Desciglio. That's brilliant defending. De Gea again saves. No way. How on earth isn't Skriniar clearing that from that position? Christian Eriksen gives Spurs the lead. To be fair, I think Spurs deserve the lead. In this second half, they've been the better team, but we defended that well. I mean, look at that, guys. They got the attack from the wings. Desciglio puts in a cross, and then De Gea made a fantastic save. But on the rebound, I feel like we should have cleared it. Frustrating, but we've got about 30 minutes to try and get back into this game. I don't want to lose. Alright, we're going really aggressive for the rest of this game. Dembele is going to be playing in that cam role. I've dropped Pogba into midfield. Let's play Awar on the left, and Rashford will be playing down that right flank. Let's hope this works. On the attack we go. Go on Ousmane Dembele before the substitution. If we can get back into the game, that'd be brilliant. Still Dembele shoots, and that's in. What a goal from Ousmane Dembele. Just before we've made all the substitutions, Dembele gets us right back into the game. What a finish from the Frenchman. He does this so often. Last season especially, this was kind of his trademark goal. Getting the ball down the right flank. doing a couple of step overs, getting it onto his left foot and then banging it in near post. And this time it works to perfection as we are right back in it against Spurs. Full time in this one, and Spurs gave us a really good fight in their new stadium. They were probably the toughest opponents we faced so far this season. They were great going forwards, defensively they were brilliant, and 1-1 I guess is a fair result. We are still in a very comfortable situation right now in the Prem, and it seems like Liverpool have dropped more points. We are still 7 points ahead of them, although tough games continue to come forward in the Prem, as up next we face Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. They're not having the best of seasons, so I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully we can beat them away from home. Up next though, Champions League action. We've been absolutely incredible so far in the Champions League. 3 games played, 3 wins, 15 goals scored, and I want to secure qualification as quickly as possible. And if we beat RB Leipzig in our next game, that might actually be a possibility. It's at Old Trafford. We've already shown that we can score a ton of goals against them. We put 8 past them in that previous game, so looking forward to this one. As we do have Arsenal in like a few days after this game, it kind of makes sense to, rest a few players in this one because of how good we've been in the Champions League so far. So I'm doing exactly that. Jesse Lingard gets an opportunity. Chong starting out wide. I'm still starting a few key players like Saul, Rashford and Martial. Upamecano is in the lineup. Dalot as well. De Gea captains the team. Let's go get the win against RB Leipzig, and if we get all 3 points from this game, we seal qualification to the next round. Here goes Chong on the attack, using that pace. We know how quick he is. Brings it inside, finds Anthony Martial who shoots, and that's a simple goal from Manchester United. 1-0 already against RB Leipzig. They're just not on our level. We've had literally 4 or 5 chances and they've been lucky. The scoreline is only 1-0. Chong getting himself an assist. He's having a real good impact this season for us. He's played a lot more than he played last season, at least up until this point, and it's showing. He's been superb for us. And Martial, great finish as well. Lingard in behind to Chong once again. He's on the attack. Go on, Chong. We know how quick he is. Chong goes near post this time. Puts it in without any sort of problem. 2-0 Manchester United. 2 quick fire goals. And we are into the lead once again. What a finish again from Chong. He's just so quick. He's great on the ball. And he's making use of all that abilities. His finishing has also improved a lot from last season. Solid finish. 2-0 Man United. Oh, that's a good ball played in, and there you go, Benjamin Pavard getting RB Leipzig back in this game. Wasn't expecting that, but the cross was brilliant from a corner. And then Benjamin Pavard, who's still playing for RB Leipzig 3 seasons in, that's a bit weird, scores for them, and it's game on. Anthony Martial now opens up some space for Marcus Rashford, who gets the shot off, and it's too easy for Rashford. His finishing is just unbelievable, especially his long shots. And there you go, he's managed to do it once again as it's 3-1 to Manchester United. Just as RB Leipzig were trying to get back into the game, Rashford hits them with that. A great shot with the outside of his right boot. 3-1 United. On that left foot of his, can lay it off to Saul, does so successfully, and Saul bangs it off the crossbar, but Saul with the head on the rebound scores. That's such a weird goal to score. I mean, what on earth was the RB Leipzig defense doing, just standing there and letting Saul win the header? But who cares? It's Manchester United 4-1, and that should seal our spot in the Champions League's round of 16. Full time and job well done. Into the Champions League round of 16 we go. Solid performance here from Manchester United. 4-1 against RB Leipzig. We've scored now 12 goals against RB Leipzig in the space of 2 games. How insane is that? Can't wait for the round of 16 now, but we still have 2 more group stage games to go. Ousmane Dembele wins the October Player of the Month award. I was kind of expecting Mbappe to win this. Let's see who were in the shortlist. I'm sure Mbappe was involved. Why is it taking so much time to load? Come on. No, Mbappe wasn't involved. So you had Rashford, Winks, and another guy who I have no idea who he is. So I guess fair play, Dembele wins the Player of the Month award. To be fair, if you look at his stats, you'll realize why Dembele won the Player of the Month award. He's been insane this season. 4 goals might not be too much, but 8 assists already in 10 games. That is very, very impressive, and his stats just continue to get better. Phenomenal player. And that's our Champions League round of 16 secured. In fact, I think we've already secured top spot, because RB Leipzig can't get ahead of us even if they manage to get 12 points. Same for Roma. So there you go, top spot already after 4 games. That's got to be some sort of a record for me. Focus now back on the Premier League. Last game against Spurs was a difficult one and it was a draw, a deserved one. And now we move on to the Emirates Stadium to face Arsenal. They're not having a good season. They are 10th in the league. We need to take advantage of that and hopefully get back to winning ways. This is how I'm lining up the Manchester United team for this Arsenal away fixture. You've got Kylian Mbappe starting up front as the striker. Rashford's playing out wide. Dembele's involved as well. Pogba, Saul, you've got Skriniar, Umtiti. Basically, the strongest possible 11 I could have picked. Maybe excluding Anthony Martial. Still a solid team. Let's go to the Emirates and get ourselves all 3 points. That's the Arsenal team we're up against, and I don't see too many new signings. Regular, I'm not sure if he was there at Arsenal. The Real Madrid fullback now playing for Arsenal. Guendouzi, Elneny, Ramsey still at Arsenal. Aubameyang starts, no Lacazette, interestingly. It's a team I feel we can beat. Oh, they've got Dani Carvajal as well, so 2 former Madrid players as their fullbacks. Ruben Neves on the attack for Man United. Brilliantly done to find Saul, who shoots first time. That's a brilliant save there by Leno. Pogba to Mbappe, opens up space, shoots, and oh my god, that's off the post. Should have been 1-0 there. What's going on there? As Socrates does clear it away. Marcus Rashford with a really nice touch. Cross coming into Saul. Should be 1-0. What? That's off the post as well. How haven't we scored in these first 30 minutes? We've had all the chances. 2 of them have come off the post. It's half-time in this one and someone really needs to explain to me how on earth is this game 0-0? We've had some unbelievably easy chances that we couldn't convert. Second half we need to be better. I don't want to go 2 games without winning. And here go United on the attack. Marcus Rashford out wide. What can Rashford do from here? Takes it wide, cuts this one back, and it's gone in. An own goal from Jonathan Tah as Manchester United take the lead. That is so lucky for us. We've had so many great chances that we wasted in the first half, and we scored off an own goal. Typical Arsenal though, you know, bottling it in such a situation. Have a look at that. Rashford gets it out wide, puts in the cross, and Jonathan Tah. Oh my god, I think we should sign Jonathan Tah as one of our strikers because that was a phenomenal finish there from him. Leno had no chance. I mean, what on earth was Tah doing? Aubameyang finding Elneny, who shoots and forces De Gea to make a big save there. That was actually a great attempt from the Arsenal midfielder. As cross comes in, we do clear it away. Mkhitaryan getting the shot off from a good angle, but De Gea had that one covered. Carvajal in a good spot now. Cross coming in. Welbeck, my god, he actually still controlled it and got the shot off and it came off the post. I was going to laugh at Welbeck there, saying how bad his first touch was, but he managed to make something out of it. Thankfully off the post. Full time, and you know what? I'll take it. A 1-0 result at the Emirates Stadium away from home. There was so much luck involved for us in this game. I mean, in the second half, it was more of an even game. I think Arsenal created quite a few good chances, but we got so lucky with Jonathan Tah scoring the winner for us. It was such an absurd own goal. I mean, there wasn't really much pressure on him, and he decided to put that in. That's probably the most ridiculous own goal I've conceded on FIFA 19 at least. I'm not too sure. My memory doesn't serve me well, but that was just an awful goal for Arsenal to concede. But hey, job done, 3 points in the bag. That Arsenal win has put us in a fantastic position. We are 8 points above Spurs at this point. Brilliant. And we are still unbeaten in the league. So that's great to see. Next episode though, we've got the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford. That should definitely be a challenging game. And I want to try and go invincible this season in the Prem, so we can't afford to lose that. Champions League action, Cup action as well. Should be a fun episode. Time for the season goals update. We are still unbeaten in the Premier League. We're now on 7 clean sheets as well, which I guess isn't that bad. A lot better than last season, to be honest. And I think Mbappe did not score a single goal in today's episode, which is a massive surprise. We of course beat Liverpool, that's perfect, and we're now on 11 goals for the future looks bright challenge. Not the best of episodes for our season goals, but not bad. Before we end off the episode, time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode. First nominee, Marcus Rashford. I thought he was superb in this episode. Scored against Liverpool, a really important goal, and then again scored in the Champions League if I'm not wrong. He's having a fantastic season, so he gets one of the nominations. And your second nominee is going to be Tahith Chong. Another great episode from him, scored and assisted against RB Leipzig. So those 2 are your nominees. Make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. And that's that for today's episode. Can't wait for the next one, as we've got Man City at home in the Prem. That should be an exciting game, that's for sure. And if you guys have enjoyed today's video, I would really appreciate a like on the video. That helps the channel grow. And make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content. See you guys next time.